Another Christian clusterfuck to sort out. Okay, so this started with, this proved he was human, this proved he was God. To which I said, neither proved anything. Why do you want Christianity to be true? To which Nate Walker, you think this was just a nailing question. If Christianity was true, would you believe it? And I'm guessing you like your own stuff because you're a fucking loser. Okay, so neither proved anything. Why do you want Christianity to be true? So I ask you a question. Well, I ask not evolution a question. And you not only interject rudely, but you don't answer my question, but you in fact ask me another question. If Christianity was true, would you believe it? And because I'm thinking it's because you can't answer that question. I mean, why do you want Christianity to be true? And you certainly haven't, you didn't refute that if I'm wrong. Neither proved anything. Which means not that I'm right, but that this guy is wrong. And so are you. I would never say that I'm right because I don't know. I often am wrong. Answer my question first, or is it that you know what it is and you have nothing to say about it? Okay, so what I want is irrelevant. The Bible is true whether I want it to be or not. So, okay, what I want is irrelevant. The Bible is not true. Why? Because you say it is? That's why that's an invalid answer. Well, the problem here is that you don't provide the evidence that it is true, that the Bible is true. Evildoers just should be, then you just proceed to preach at me. Evildoers should be punished justly, rapists, murderers, and so on. You're just preaching at me. So, and a part of this clusterfuck is actually my fault because I'm not being tight with this. I'm being less than tight. Okay, so where I went wrong, okay, I said neither proved anything, and why do you want Christianity to be true? If Christianity, okay, that's where you fucked it up. But, well, I did say answer my question first, or is it, yeah. So what went wrong here so far? Okay, what I want is irrelevant. The Bible is true. Is the Bible proven to be true? If the answer, okay, so you said yes, it is. From here, I think was where I fucked up. I asked you. You said the Bible is true, and I should have asked you how it is or what. Well, okay, so yeah, this stems from my psychological question of why you want Christianity to be true, to which you're saying what I want is irrelevant, which isn't even a valid answer, even if the Bible is or Christianity is true, because you are here preaching it. That means you want and agree with it. That's a mistake I made. So, is the Bible proven to be true? If your answer is yes, why do you agree with the truth? And yeah, so I went from wanting it to be true to agreeing with it. Two aspects of psychology. Okay, so yes, the Bible is okay. So the problem here is that, okay, you say the Bible is true. Just because you say so, you don't back that with anything. You just go ahead and preach. So that's the first fuck up. And then you insult me with this meme. It's not that God will not send you to hell as much as it is that you have chosen to go there. Well, okay, so it's not that you're... Okay, so Odd Dude comes in here, which I'm not very happy about, because he's not playing my game against Nate. He's taken it his own way. Okay, it's not that your husband is choosing to beat you, it's that you chose to be beaten because you dared to disagree. Which isn't wrong, but you're taking me off course. Now, I'm not saying that nobody else has the right to interject, but I'm saying that it's annoying. And, okay, so domestic, yeah, so you've taken my sail away from me, dude. He's riding your tail now. You just had to do that, didn't you? I'm on psychology. What are you on? Analogy. Nothing. Okay, so the Bible is proven to be true. Okay, what am I doing here? Okay, so I'm thinking, should I reply? Yes, Bible is true. Just because you say so? I mean, you don't back anything up. Why didn't you? Well, of course you can't, so that's why you proceeded to preach at me. Evildoers should be punished justly, rapists, murderers, etc. God is the ultimate judge, and yeah. Okay, so the question would be here, why are anyone evildoers if God is a responsible and powerful creator? You know? So you're saying that God made us this way and then he's going to punish us for being this way. And ultimately, what does sin even have to do with crime? Isn't God guilty of murder, according to the Bible? The Bible you insist is true because you say it is? And again, you may say that you don't want your desire for Christianity to be true is irrelevant, but you haven't even proven it to be true. This is nothing right here. Your words are nothing. So it is a matter of your desire and agreement with Christianity being true. So anyway, I'm not even going to bother with this shit. All I can say about this is that, well, the reality is that, even if I decided not to choose, I'd still go there because of original sin, because that's our default state of existence. But the other side of this is, yes, I would choose to go to hell, considering that's the only alternative to heaven, which is where you'll be. I wouldn't want to be stuck in heaven with the likes of you. A divine bootlicker. That's all you are. So anyway. So now I have to compete with Odd Dude, who is not playing my game. Of course, the guy doesn't know me and doesn't know what I'm about, so like I say, everyone has the right to do that, but it's just, he's making things difficult for me, as they already are, because Nate, you are just an evasive sheep. I don't know. Okay, so now you've turned this into a domestic abuse thing. So let's see here. Don't conflate punishment with and abuse is very disrespectful. Yeah, so he's getting all upset about that. Why? Okay, I think Nate is just upset that you've made a point against God just to defend. Yeah. Okay, so you went on about, what the fuck was it? Does this continue on to another thread? Okay, I'll touch on this and then I'll look and continue to look through my notifications. Okay, so from people I don't know, will never meet, I could care less what randos on the webs think of me. Nobody said anything about you. I'm not here for your likes. What are you talking about? This isn't about anyone's likes. I'm here because God put you here. He's giving you a chance. Whatever that even means. If, well, like I say, birth is non-contractual. Therefore, existence is non-contractual, which God is responsible as you claim. Some of this seems to be missing. I remember, fuck, I should have done this yesterday. Okay, why do you side with God? Okay, so you give me this shit. Dude is not blocked. Well, he showed me a screenshot, which I'm sure you've seen, or you saw yesterday. I believe the Bible is true. Yeah, you believe. But I asked you before why you want Christianity. It's not a matter of what you believe. Your belief is nothing. That's not reality. Your belief and reality are entirely two different things. Now, you're saying the Bible is true, which you still haven't proven yet, or provided the evidence for yet, how it has been proven true. Your words are not proving anything true. Your beliefs are not proving anything true. While my main context is psychology, why do you want Christianity to be true? So you're just saying that so you don't have to, you're evading that question. The Bible describes the word accurately. Just because you say so, that's all this is. Okay, God loves me. Okay, you want to talk about love? You want to bring love into this? Okay, try this one for size. Why does love involve obligation, preaching, and a consequence for not loving? Maybe love is the problem. Maybe love is what's bad here. Why does love involve preaching? Why does love involve attacking atheists? You are a sinner. Sin can't exist if Adam and Eve were created by God, or, well, I guess that would... No, actually it wouldn't, because that would mean God is evil. Because he couldn't have created Adam and Eve with sin if God's existence is antithetic to sin. Now, I've heard two different definitions of sin: the absence of God and human crimes. How can it be both? I mean, doesn't God commit crimes against people? I wouldn't say God steals. I wouldn't say God lies. Or, well, maybe he does. If everyone is a sinner, which means all you Christians are also sinners, that would have to mean that the Bible was actually inspired by Satan and not God. Because we're all born under Satan's agency, which would suggest that God doesn't even exist. Free will? No, because sin had to exist beforehand for that to happen. It's just like Republicans saying weed is a gateway drug to others, to the more harsher drugs. The problem there is that weed exists, but in this case sin does not. Free will can't bring something into existence. Sin is what triggered the free will. You understand that? Okay, Jesus died on the cross. So? That's his fucking fault. What does that have to do with anything? Just because you said so? I mean, what do you say about that? If I ask him to forgive me, God is the one who caused sin if it is in fact real. As you will just ignore what I said about sin, my refutation of it, my point that it can't exist for the reason why I've explained. How does forgiveness even absolve sin anyway? Forgiveness is nothing. Forgiveness is only forgetting what happened. How would God obtain permission to create you before he can figure that out, can't he? He's supposed to be all powerful, right? Omnipotent, isn't that what Christians commonly believe? God is omnipotent? I'm pretty sure he could have created that. Of course, that's not the only way either. I mean, God could have either not created, or he could have not wanted obedience from us. For some reason you want to obey him, probably to get into heaven. If heaven didn't exist, you wouldn't give a shit about God. Unless maybe the fear of hell. But that's still, what if God didn't create hell, then what? If God didn't create either heaven or hell, then what? Would you even look at God? Would you even care? So how would God obtain permission to create you? Not my fucking problem. It's not yours either. Of course, you worship this motherfucker. That makes you the problem, and that's the point. Now, to look through my... God created the universe. Okay, yeah. Where did this come from? Okay. What's Yeah. So there is more. Okay, so... shit. Why isn't it all here? Okay, typical Christian... yeah, okay, so... how is God justified? Okay, so how is God justified in rightfully punishing when, 1, God is the tyrant who created life and non-contractually, and 2, imposed the obligatory choice upon his creation? 3, how does punishment even solve the problem? God created the universe and is justified. Yeah, you're not answering my questions. You're just preaching. You're telling me how it is without even proving anything. Not that I give a shit about even if it is proven, but the point is you're just saying it. And you're not answering my questions. Typical Christian ignoring nuanced context and preaching it in God's defense. I specified the situation of non-contractual creation to which wouldn't even grant God the right to. Yeah. Should we ask AI for permission, or now you're just throwing fallacies at me? Did AI create us without our non-contractually created? What about cars? Are cars living beings? It's technology. Are we technology? How does any of this make sense? Non-contractual creation, dumbest thing. I don't give a fuck what you think about it. I'm asking you to... you don't even refute it. You just go ahead and ask me that, or try to throw this bullshit at me. Dumbest thing. Well, dude, you haven't said anything smart in 2 days here. Aside from that, you just keep... like, you also threw that... where is it? Where the fuck is it? Shit, it's not there. What the hell is it with this site? I just looked at it. You said that what I just broke down. God loves you and you are a sinner. God created whatever. That whole list there, you just... of nothing. Okay, typical Christian ignoring nuanced context and preaching of God's defense. Yeah. Okay, so bad stuff in the Bible, instant biblical scholar, whatever that means. Bad stuff in the Bible. Well, you think you're a Bible scholar just because you believe and you say so. Well, the Bible is true, therefore it is, because I said so. That makes you a fucking scholar? Even if you are, who cares? Who cares if anyone's a biblical scholar? I'm saying that the Bible's garbage. I'm not sure what you were trying to say here. You have free will, but so you're just preaching again. Nothing but garbage here. Anyway, I'll leave it at that for now. This is already 20 minutes long. Start answering some questions, you jackass.